Hi guys, I just wanted to chime in and just kind of talk about something that um, I'm realizing about myself as I'm making the switch from employee to business owner, or as that transition is happening. Um, that organizing that what I want to do is within the business, and how that's gonna look like is just has not been happening, and that's been really frustrating. um, and I'm trying to think, like, what is it that when I come home after working all day, that I feel like I kind of have no more energy to give to anything else, even if it's something that I prefer doing over the work that I'm doing during the day. And what I realized is that when it comes to the employee side, I do a lot of preparation, I do a lot of planning. I sit down and say, okay, what does my week look like? What are my goals? There's like that institution and system there. There's other people kind of holding you accountable. And when it comes to um, the business side, my own personal passions, I just kind of sit and wait for the right time, or wait for a little bit of free time to kind of squeeze things in. If I do some planning, it's a very small amount, and it's a little bit more fantastical. It's not really concrete. And I think that is where that is a detriment to making that transition become a reality. So what I figured out that I really need to do is I really need to sit down and have and schedule in that time to seriously make a plan, give the hours to it, give my energy to it. And so let's just say I feel like I don't have enough time, I don't have enough energy. That means it's kind of like you don't have enough money, or you don't have enough resources. Then you need to sit down, make a budget, and see where are things going and what is the best use of the resources that you do have. So this is very important to me. So what I need to do, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself, of course, is to sit down and make the priority of scheduling that time, see what really needs to happen, and is it going to be Monday through Friday at this time that I'm going to be focusing on X, Y, and Z when it comes to my business. I need concrete plans, concrete goals, and I need to make the time to sit down and plan. I do that with my regular job. This other side of which I'm very passionate about, that I really want to be successful, I need to do that for that. I need to give my time to that. I need to sit down and be just as focused and be just as precious with how I spend my time, and figuring out what is the right amount of time and what do I need to do in order to move this business forward. What are my goals? What do I need to do week 1, week 2, week 3? What are my deadlines? Give myself those deadlines and the things that I want to hit. I haven't been doing that. And I haven't been doing that because I haven't been making the time to do it. So sometimes I say, well, I don't have enough time. I don't sit down and do the work. But the first part of that work is planning out what work needs to be done and how long that's going to take and what are the next steps. These are the things that I need to make time for. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it in my calendar, and I'm going to schedule it just like I schedule the things for work. It's interesting. There's this one kind of money concept that I've seen recently that kind of talks about when you spend money on this fun thing, then spend like that same amount of money on investing. I think I'm going to kind of translate that to the employee business side. When you spend some time on your employee business side, let's just say, okay, every morning for like the first half an hour, I spend my time figuring out what I'm going to do with my day on the employee side. Well, then if I do that for that, I need to do that just as much for the business side of what I want to work. So if I'm having time, making time for one thing, I want equal amount of effort going into the other thing, equal amount of kind of brain power. Because I think if you don't tell your brain to wake up and start problem solving in this area, it's just not going to do it. It's about conserving energy. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how it happens. I will let you know starting today, not tomorrow, starting today. I'm going to start doing that, and I'm going to make it happen. And I just want to say, I don't know who's looking at this video or who's even listening, but you know what? Just having you out there and having a kind of sounding board of someone to kind of talk to about these things really helps propel me forward. So I really hope that it does the same for you, or that it will do the same for somebody eventually. You take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.